Hello and welcome to the Website Mike Show. What's up? My name is Website Mike and I am your host today. And I will be your host on most likely every one of these episodes. Essentially what we do here is go through different things that you can do with websites, okay, to put it in the most broad sense. Sometimes we do website workshops. That's what we're in the middle of right now. We're just finishing one of those up. Sometimes we'll talk about like website news, and sometimes I'll interview people in the website industry, like in that space. So if that's interesting to you, stick around and subscribe and like and comment and engage, ask questions. That's why I'm here, to help everybody out. So one of the big reasons actually that I want to do this is to help with the whole sort of retraining process. I think that's coming with more technology just taking over jobs and whatnot. So people will need to have new skills. And this website development and whatnot skill set is, I think it's really fun. I think it's fairly, once you get the hang of it and stuff, it's fairly straightforward to do and enjoyable, rewarding. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. And what we're going to do is just jump straight into finishing up this website that we've been building for the past 10 episodes. And what we're looking at right now is they're called the plugins. Okay, they're kind of like apps for a website. And if I was to click the add new button, that would open up the App Store equivalent on WordPress. Okay, this is WordPress. It's called the WordPress repository. And from there, I'll just show you, you can search for other plugins or apps, depending on how you look at it. To install, you just click on the Install Now button and then activate for any one of these. You can also just click into the search plugins and search via keyword, author, or a tag. You can look at these different filters, popular, recommended. Okay, so that's just a bit more about plugins there, because what we're going to do now is, let's go, so recommended. So this top one is called Yoast. And I would totally agree with this being a very high recommendation, maybe one of the top recommendations, like it is showing right now, because it helps you to build a better website structurally, and so that it will be easier for people to read, more enjoyable for visitors to visit, and easier as well for search engines to crawl and index and then display results in the best possible way, which they're always testing. It's always changing. So that's why you want to use a plugin like Yoast for that. But that's not where we're exactly at right now. What we're going to search for is a plugin called Google Sitekit. And what that does is hook up so this is it, this first one right here. It hooks up the website to Google and is like a one-stop solution, like it says here in the description, for WordPress users to use everything Google to manage their website. And so it's very simple. All I did was just click install and activate, and now I just click start setup. And now all of this stuff can be done manually. You can go and like do all of this that we're going to be doing with the Sitekit. It could be done piece by piece, but Sitekit, what's nice is that it brings it all into just one place. So what we'll do is sign in with Google, and you just choose whichever Gmail account you want to use it with. I'll go ahead and use it with the Website Mike. All right, hit allow. Okay, so we're now the verified owner of the site. Now, do we want to allow the site to access Google account data? Yes. All right, so the Google account data, like Google Analytics, Google Search Console. So we just gave access. So great. Now let's go to the dashboard. You can see how quick and easy that was. And okay, now we're back inside the admin area of our website. And there's this new bar up here, or new link that's just a Sitekit. And when you click on it, you can just go to the dashboard. You can go directly just to Search Console and see how your site is performing in search. Okay, we'll take a look at it, and then you can also set up settings. So let's first just scroll through here and take a look at the dashboard. So here across the top, let's just read this. Now you'll be able to see how your site is doing in search. To get even more detailed stats, activate more modules. Here are our recommendations for what to include in your site kit. So Search Console, already done. AdSense, we're not going to do that right now. But analytics, we could do right now. Let's just see what happens. So click Connect Service. I'm not sure how far we're going to take this because I don't literally want to set up goals and all of that for a new analytics account. But if I can just connect it and show you guys what it looks like. So click allow, and that's easy enough to do. And you can always revoke access later, but you really do want Google to have a lot of insight into your website. All right, so yeah, so please select the account information below. You can change this view. So account will be website Mike. And then right now, I'm actually just not going to go ahead and configure this stuff. But let's go ahead. We'll jump over here to, now we'll go to Search Console. And now you can see that there's a new link underneath Search Console that says Analytics. And that just showed up when we connected that service. So Search Console is actually going to need a few days to collect enough data to be able to give us meaningful information here. So we'll just let it do that and come back to it in a couple days. Hopefully it'll have something for us to check out there. But if you just click on settings, the other thing you can check out is just big picture, what's going on with your site and how is it connecting and speaking with Google, right? So Search Console connected, analytics still not connected because, right, I didn't set the actual account and the property and all that, but we saw where to do it. We know where we would go. We just click over here on the left in analytics. And let's give it a second to load. Right here. So if we set this information up, the account property in view, then we would, it would not be orange or yellow back there. It would just say connected service. Okay. So I think that's pretty much everything to think about right now on this end of things. We can look at this connect more services. So this page speed insights is actually really cool because you can understand a lot about how your page performance is going. Tag manager is also very useful, but it's beyond the scope of this stream. And then admin settings. So this is, yeah, a very nice broad tool to use, but it doesn't really do more than just sort of reporting of data for the most part. Within analytics, you can set up goals, and that can be more than just simply reporting back data. That can be, right, like giving you information about how close you are to hitting targets and goals and all of that. But the thing I want to bring up is going back to the plugins add new page where it's the repository, right? So underneath the recommended tab that we saw Yoast, I would actually at this point, I would recommend uninstalling Rank Math over here on the left, because, and I think Yoast is a better choice, and given also that it's so high up on the recommended list from WordPress itself, I would switch it out at this point, because I've been going through Rank Math and just I think it's great, it's fine, but for like a beginner or whatnot, not even just for a beginner, I just think currently I'm in agreement with WordPress as this is Yoast I more highly recommend than Rank Math. So it's what I want to show people is that it's as simple as just deactivating and deleting plugin, same way you would do with an app. Okay. And now make sure you go back to add new, because here we're just looking at all of the plugins on the website. If you were to search there, you wouldn't find what you're looking for. Here you can search for Yoast or click back on the popular tab over here. Now we'll install Yoast. Installed. We'll activate it. And so this is a really nice companion to the Google Sitekit that we just installed. Okay. And the way you access it is here on the left-hand side panel. There's this SEO tab. Click on that. Then there's the dashboard. Right. There's a configuration wizard to get things started. Right now there's 0 problems. There's a few notifications. Okay. Features. Just, yeah, keep all that stuff on. Won't go through it this time, but it's all good to have on everything basically. And then Webmaster Tools, here's where you can, if you can actually connect like your Google verification code. You could put that in here and just click on Google Search Console. And then there's a few ways to do this. So already verified with the HTML tag. Okay. Verify again. Well, we would need to actually do this. Copy and paste this to the website. I'm not going to do that here, but you can do that for all of these engines. So check out Yoast. It's a really great companion with the Google Sitekit because it's more than just raw data. It actually helps you to write better content, among other things. So yeah, that's the big next step after Google Sitekit. Set up Google Sitekit, check it out, but then to really get going and get cranking on content and linking up your site correctly and having sitemaps put up so that your site can be searched and indexed easily by search engines, go check out Yoast. So I think that's gonna basically do it for today's stream. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm saying that so that you can kind of justify this shorter stream. I don't know if it's a shorter stream. It's just I have my mind kind of set on doing some longer, like hour to 3 hour long ones, but I realize those are a whole kind of different thing from a 10 to 20 minute format. So all in good time. I just want to say thank you all for watching, whoever's watching, and I hope you find this useful. And yeah, get ready for the great retraining, which is on its way in the next 5, 10, 20 years as all this tech keeps growing, expanding.